Crap, what do I do now?
You press.
It's on!
Hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of Disney Parks Talk Live with the team here at Laughing Place. I'm the site's co-founder, Rebecca Mosley. And over there is my husband, the other co-founder here, Doobie Mosley. Hey, how you doing?
The lesser co-founder. I'm doing okay.
Down there in the Star Wars shirt is our West Coast correspondent. That would be one Mike Celestino. Hey, Mike. And over beneath me is Jeremiah Good, our East Coast correspondent. Hey, Jeremiah.
Hey, Rebecca. Hey, it worked that time. Okay, good.
What shirt does Jeremiah have?
Jeremiah has the Six Castles shirt. Should be the Seven Castle,
nice.
But
have you seen all the castles, Jeremiah?
I am part of the Seven Castle Club, which I didn't even know was a thing until recently.
Wow.
Well, let's see. Usually I am on the West Coast, but I'm currently in the beautiful state of Ohio, enjoying a record snowfall. Gio popping in to say howdy. Jeannie popping in to say howdy. We're going to get started with an Instagram photo shared by Bob Iger. DB, I'll let you put that up on the screen. He is walking the site of what will one day be Disneyland, Abu Dhabi.
He's just missing the straw hat and the trees on the other side.
Okay, Mike, I'll ask you. I got to ask Mike, because when I first saw this picture, that my first thought was Tatooine. The way with the sun and everything, I was like, oh, it's almost like he's on Tatooine.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can we get someone talented to put in a second sun there and maybe a couple of someone to really make it? I think that'd be good.
I think someone should put in Nermal.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever that is.
I want a bantha off in the distance, some sort of bantha.
And sipping the blue milk.
What is Luke's famous line? I wanted to do what with the what?
Power converters at Tashi Station.
Yeah. I think we've got the makings of something here, guys.
I wanted to do what with the what?
Anyway.
Doobie, if you share that next photo, it reminds us that this is actually going to be a waterfront location as opposed to the desert of Tatooine that I was thinking of.
So it's like Tatooine meets Water Planet that we have in Star Tours.
Can we just move on now, please? It's hurting my head.
Oh, what is the name of that really pretty water planet that's in Rogue One?
Scarif?
Yeah.
What's the name of
the home of the Empire base that was the cause of the entire trilogy? Yeah.
What's the name of the water planet that was in Interstellar? Anybody know? Not nearly as important. Okay. Sorry.
I'm saying hi to Spencer. Hi, Spencer. Hey, since we were talking about water, let's jump over to look at the latest news regarding the Disney Adventure. This is the ship that Disney kind of took ownership of, purchased when it was kind of mid-construction, and then there have been reports that it's actually been costing them more than anticipated to get it ready to be a Disney Cruise Line vessel. But it is going to be setting sail in March. I want to say March 20. Wait, is it March?
March 8th.
Is it still March?
March
9th.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're going to have a show on board called Remember. So they've shared some clips, some images from that. We're going to see WALL-E, Coco, Aladdin, Little Mermaid, all somehow woven together into a stage show. Looking forward to hearing what Jeremiah thinks of it when he gets to take a journey aboard the adventure.
I'm excited for this show. Like when I first saw these photos, I was like, "Oh, it's just the normal ship." And then when I finally went, "Oh, that's because they have to make everything look the same." But the show does look amazing. Like, Doobie, you and I were just standing in this hallway a few months ago. Or
you could take this picture on any of the 6 ships. It's amazing how much this Walt Disney Theater entrance looks the same.
Yeah,
crazy.
But yeah, the new show does look amazing.
Wait, you guys, in fairness, that picture is one of them because we were showing the contrast between it and the Disney adventure.
Well, then
if you
there
go
we
back
go.
one picture,
Hey, look at that.
I don't see a difference, frankly. It's not much of a contrast is the point. But no, that is a great thing to point out. But it's not much of a contrast.
I'm glad Doobie and I were both on the same page for that one.
But yes, thank you very
much. That
much.
probably is the picture you took standing in that hallway.
It looks so much like the picture I took. You can see my shadow in this picture.
Staying over there in the east, we're going to talk a little bit about what's happening at Tokyo Disneyland.
Before you leave, I think it's worth mentioning the other cruise line news before we leave cruise line.
You're right. Yes, 100%. And that is that you no longer have to panic if you're unsure if you want to buy your photos while you're on board ship.
Oh, that wasn't the news I was thinking at all.
We'll get to that too. Some of the it says select cruises are going to be offering like a 45-day window after your cruise to continue to be able to purchase and download your photos. That's such a big deal. I can't tell you how many messages I see on like Reddit groups and stuff about that. I don't know about you guys, but
it used to be you had that last night, everyone's like flipping through the pictures, and thankfully we got past that to digital, but there's still that, so why they would not want the money from people who don't do it before they get off the ship was always baffling. So here we go.
One of the things that still baffles me is PhotoPass is taking control of that. It's no longer the third party, but they're still operating everything like it was the third party where you had to pay $250. Like the price is kind of steep for those packages.
Those pictures are beautiful though, worth every penny. Kyle would like to point out, that is 45 days from when the photo was taken, apparently, not the end of the cruise, which is baffling beyond belief, but I do believe.
Oh, thank you for that clarification.
Apparently, they're just short on memory on the cruise. Yeah.
They need a new server.
Short on RAM. Happens to all of
Jeremiah, what cruise line news were you thinking we were going to highlight?
Bluey.
You're right.
That's why
Bluey and Bingo debuted 2 days ago. Made a surprise appearance.
I believe it was 2 days ago. She debuted.
They were dancing on board ship. Tim Tracker was sharing it on his socials. That's where I first spotted it. So a hat tip over there to Tracker and the crew there.
I saw it on DCL Duo, so a hat tip to them. And sorry, I'm not finding the picture.
Pointing out that PhotoPass expensive too. So there you go. Do you guys do photo packages, or is that like a family thing? Celestine, I'm going to ask you. When you go on a cruise or you go to Disney, are you somebody who's adding on the photo package?
I don't think we have done that, to be honest with you.
We've never done the package, but we've bought plenty of photos because they are the most beautiful pictures in the world.
Always. I don't think you ever look as good as you do when you're on board a Disney cruise line. I don't know what they do to the photos, but they have like a make me pretty filter.
It's just on a Disney cruise line.
All right. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Should we jump over to Tokyo now?
Yes, for sure.
And talk about polka dots?
Polka dots are beautiful.
I have to. I can't. I want to let everybody know that the show format's a little different today because I have to take off. So we're going to do kind of front load with the international stories and whatnot. And then Jeremiah and Mike will be sharing their in-park adventures pretty soon here. But we wanted to get through the stories that I'm a bit more familiar with. And that is Minnie's Funderland over at Tokyo now through March 2nd. They have this wonderful little overlay in the park there, where we have an evening show featuring the castle projections with polka dots throughout the park. There's all kinds of decor celebrating Minnie. It's called Minnie's Funderland. It's one of the Palapaloozas. We were there for one featuring Donald Duck, but now we've got Minnie.
Donald's
so lots
quackity
of polka
quack
dot.
ducky quack duck adventure.
Sure. Tetsuya, a longtime friend of Laughing Place, was there for Media Day and provided these photographs. So if you want to take a peek at what it's like to be at Tokyo Disneyland during Minnie's Funderland, be sure to check the link that we'll have below. He also has shared video footage of the castle, the Fun Castle show. Oh, I like this idea, Gio, that the Space Mountain could become the Thunderdome. That'd be fun.
No,
Tina Turner
no,
can sing
no.
the theme song.
Nope, we've already tried that once with the Chili Peppers. It didn't work then. It won't work now.
Continuing. Oh, wait. If you scroll down to the, if you keep going, like picture number 15 or so, then we can show off how pretty the castle looks with the projections. I mean, you got specialty foods, but look at these projections. This is like Doobie's dream.
It is. This is so beautiful. I love this very much.
Jumping over to Tokyo Disney Sea. 25th anniversary is just around the corner. And although that officially starts in April, they have already debuted one of the stage shows that'll be part of that celebration. It's called Dance the Globe. It's on a stage there in front of Tower of Terror. And Jeremiah, you have thoughts?
I am just so annoyed. Tokyo Disney Sea, Disney
Stop right there.
California Adventure, the secondary parks of one of the most beautiful park and the original park. Tokyo Disney Sea, 25th celebration. Disney California Adventure, it opened, the anniversary is in a week and a half, and we know nothing, and there is no shows, not even an announcement of the cupcakes yet, just the difference between Tokyo and California
and
the
Florida.
States.
I remember Hollywood Studios had its 25th anniversary, and there were cupcakes.
Yeah, it's just it's killing me because I am myself going to Disney California Adventure because I want to be there 25 years to the day I was there for the opening. And I mean, thankfully there's a D23 event the day before, but other than that, I may end up with the shirt, maybe. Sorry, I'm off my soapbox.
No, you're right. I'm going to be
By
there
the way,
too, and nice to hear you are. And kind of sad.
I was enjoying watching Minnie Mouse River Dance. That was fun. You remember that was such a thing? I think did they ever bring that to California Adventure? I know they had it at Epcot.
Yeah, they had it at the
River
Epcot
Dance
stage.
and all that.
I don't remember it going to DCA. We had the Power of Blast.
Yeah, I think just Blast. I don't think we had
Blast.
any of that River Dance.
No, we did have the high energy Irish violinist type dynamic going on at Tomorrowland.
So I'm going to take a chance here. I'm very confident the answer here is going to be yes. Mike Celestino, have you ever done any river dancing? You're mute. Yeah.
Probably only in jest, but not.
You're such a Renaissance man. I thought you maybe had taken some classes.
My stepmother is from Ireland, so I feel like I've probably seen some river dancing in person, but never myself.
All right, I'm disappointed. That's okay.
But you can see traditional Irish dancing on the tables of Raglan Road, right?
Yes. I think that's actually was last night was their Irish coffee day.
Oh,
But yes,
nice.
Raglan Road, one of the hidden gems of Disney Springs. But let's not start that talk now.
Oh, I miss
What-
it. We need to make sure we hit that when we go in the
Yeah,
fall,
I
our
don't
fall
think we've
vacation.
been-
It's been too long since we've been to Raglan Road.
I don't think we've been since we moved, which is way too
Yes,
long.
way too long. And let's see. Over at Hong Kong Disneyland, it is the year of the horse, and they're celebrating Bullseye. They're choosing a different horse than California Adventure, which Mike Celestino will be talking about shortly. So you see the characters are dressed in celebratory outfits for the new year. There will be traditional gifts like the red envelopes that are part of that cultural celebration. One of the things I have enjoyed looking at through these pictures are the way that they're incorporating the horse into the plush. We have Stella, Lou, and them riding horses, and then you had Chip and Dale riding a little horse. But check out Lucifer here, dressed up. It's very cute, and you've got Pooh with a little hobby horse, and Tigger dressed up as a little horse. So these are really cute. I wish more of this particular image right there. I wish all of that was coming to California Adventure because it's all very cute.
So much money with this stuff. So much.
Yeah, no, it's quite cute. Collectible coins, obviously lots of different food items.
This is food. I thought this was like fake food. This is actual food.
My memory is that's actual food.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. so yeah. So Gelatoni and friends are going to be celebrating the festival as well over there at Hong Kong Disneyland. And finally, as far as for me, what I have in my updates for all of you is February 6th, reopening of Disney California, Grand Californians, Napa Rose. It's been
That's my birthday.
a massive renovation.
Do I get to cover this? This is my birthday.
Don't talk to me. It's been undergoing a massive renovation. They've expanded the outdoor dining. They've made adjustments to the indoor dining. They have revisioned that area where you could watch the chefs at work. That chef's counter is now in an 18-seat location. They're going to have a new refreshed menu with prefix menu options, along with all of the things that you would want from Napa Rose, including an impressive wine list. I think they boast 1,500 different wine selections. I believe is what the number was at. So quite a revisioning over there. I wonder if our review will still be up on the wall.
So I hope so. Yeah, Laughing Place had a review up there.
Yeah, Laughing Place had a review up on the wall of the Napa Rose. So I don't know if that'll survive the revisioning or not. So we'll have to go check that out.
How many wines did you say they have?
I thought it was 1,500 in there.
Because I feel like there will be a lot more there on February 6th when all the vloggers are there. There'll be a lot more whiting going on.
I'll double check. Gio pointing out that there's a private room now that you can jump on. So let me see. I don't think I just made up that number. I thought I read that earlier in the
I'm sure you
1,500 label wine collection. Yeah, there it is. I just wanted to be sure.
Which I would love to know the number of when it opened in January of 2001 versus what it is now, because I don't think there were 1,500 wines available in 2001.
They have a huge wine cellar.
Yeah,
I will say, when we lived in Southern California, when this restaurant first opened, Karen, this was a frequent location that we would go, not always for a full meal because it is exquisite, not only in service and food, but also in price. So it was often a place where we would go for appetizers and then drinks and dessert. And the plating is incredible. The environment was amazing. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like now with this new design. So yeah, it's very, very exciting, and coming on the celebration of the anniversary. And yes, they did have a princess breakfast there. So I'm interested to see all of the things that are coming with its return in February.
Cool. Well, I would like to thank Rebecca for making time for this, since I know she has another obligation today. So, Rebecca, go do what you got to do. Go out and play in the snow. How deep is the snow out there?
It's up to my knee. I think it was I think it's about 2 foot in parts of the area in front of the house. So yeah.
No, yeah, Rebecca is in that
Knee
part
deep.
of the country.
I'm knee deep in snow.
Knee deep in the hoopla. See you, Rebecca. And
Bye,
with
Rebecca.
that, let us reintroduce Mike Celestino and let him finally. Well, you're back here,
Oh,
Rebecca.
Rebecca's back.
I am going to remove her. She might not know she's back. Mike Celestino, you have been covering, among other things, at the Disneyland Resort, Lunar New Year. So I'm just going to say Lunar New Year and go.
Yes, this past Friday marked the beginning of this year's Lunar New Year celebration at Disney California Adventure. It's the year of the horse, and Horace Horsecollar of Mickey and Friends fame is the mascot they've chosen this year to represent the festivities. So he's there in his traditional Asian style garb. There's also other characters dressed up for Lunar New Year, and for the first time ever, you get to meet and have your photo taken with Panda May from Pixar's Turning Red. Previously, she was only viewable in the parade, and now she's down interacting with guests, which is very cool. People are very excited about that. And then there's the usual food, a bunch of different food booths where you can buy your sip and savor pass, and you can wander around, get your food from all these different kiosks. And there's lots of different entertainment, traditional Asian type of performances, and pop vocal performances as well. There's the Mulan's Lunar New Year procession, which happens, and that's a lot of fun. Then there's also the Hurry Home pre-show for the World of Color happening along with Lunar New Year as well. So it's a lot of fun happening right now at Disney California Adventure.
And I know this is an annual event for you. Is there anything really that stands out that makes this one better or worse, or just things? I know you mentioned, but just call out again the specific things people should look for new this year.
Yeah, new characters and new food dishes. We have a bunch of interviews up on the Laughing Place YouTube channel. You can watch an interview with the merchandise representative and a food menu representative, talking about all the new and returning items for the food and merch at Lunar New Year. And then you've got characters in different outfits, and Panda May from Turning Red. There's the food that Eric Goldman shot. He was in charge of that part on Friday. But yeah, everything's looking really, really good. This is one of the more popular seasonal festivities festivals at Disneyland Resort. I feel it's very unique, and the food is just really, really impressive.
Do you prefer this to? Or I'll just ask, what is your favorite? Because DC has this, they have the food and wine. Do you have a favorite?
Between this and food and wine, I might pick this Lunar New Year. Yeah, but I mean, probably Halloween, Christmas is more up my alley. But
Of course.
this is really, really cool and fun, and they really go all out, so people get a big kick out of it.
And
The performances are so unique and wonderful.
did you make it to Sweethearts Night this year?
Yes, I did Sweethearts Night as well.
What was that like this year for you?
So I will say the main show, which is called Once Upon a Dream this year, that's a huge upgrade from what it used to be. They used to call it the Royal Ball, and now it was over in Tomorrowland. It was over in Fantasyland by It's a Small World, and then they moved it to the Fantasyland Theater for a couple years, but now it's out in front of the Sleeping Beauty Castle, and this is like a top tier. It felt like a really, really well put together Disney Parks show. So we have full video of that. I got up close really nice full video of that on the Laughing Place YouTube channel. I think people will be very impressed by what they put together. It's like 4 singers, and they do a nice like 20-minute medley of Disney princess songs, and all the princesses come out with their their significant others, and appear and pose. I thought,
It's a great
I was really
angle.
impressed by this. What's that?
That's a great angle.
Yeah, I got a good spot for that.
Trying to see if I can find a princess that's on here, but I'm not. Oh man, they're rocking. So fun. So this is a replacement for the show that they used to do on Small World Mall.
Yeah, they don't do the Royal Ball anymore, but now they do this one, the Once Upon a
there
This
you
is
go.
such a much better location. Oh man, dude, you got the spot for this, Mike. Way to go. Nice work. Except for
the guy who has to put his arm right in your shot.
This is beautiful. Well done. Yeah, go check out this entire show on our YouTube channel right now. It is entitled Once Upon a Dream Full Performance, Disneyland After Dark Sweethearts Night 2026. Thank you for that, Mike.
And then also,
go ahead.
They do the there's a cruise on the Mark Twain riverboat around Tom Sawyer Island. I think it's called the Luray Jazz Club from Princess and the Frog, but they have a nice jazz band performing, and you can hang out there. There you go. There's video of that. And then there's karaoke in the Golden Horseshoe Saloon. You can do that. I briefly went in there just to take a photo, but I did not sing. There's a cavalcade, which we got the rainy day version on Friday because it had rained and the pavement was still wet a little bit. But I think on other nights you'll get a slightly different version without umbrellas.
But you got the unique version, the umbrella version. That's kind of cool.
Benji's upset that I said very unique.
That's the only one. That's cute.
Did you guys get a chance to interact with Lottie? I saw that she was out for the first time.
No, so I didn't see that she was out until after I had left, because she wasn't announced. I guess it was a surprise, and Maxon didn't see her either. We weren't forewarned about that.
Cool. All right. I know there's some other stuff going on at Disneyland construction-wise. We'll get back to that, but let's get to Jeremiah's feature today, and that is what we call Festival of the Arts. No abbreviations permitted.
Well, we call it Epcot International Festival of the Arts 2026. Okay. Yes. Disney, though, calls it farts, so we can say that.
Wow.
Yeah, they called it farts, so it is fair game. Yes, it baffles me that we're just 10 days since the start of this, because to me, it feels like it's been weeks, because I feel like I've been there so many times. Festival of the Arts is by far my favorite festival of anything that they do at Epcot. Between the artists that are out with the amazing pieces of art, all the different activities you can do. This year, we'll start off with the biggest thing, the Lorcana scavenger hunt. Not quite as cool as what Mike did at DCA a few months ago, but this one, there's actually 2 different versions. The first version is pretty easy. I will say, if you want to take part in this, get there early. Before 12 o'clock is a guarantee, because they've been running out of the booklets each day at around 11:30, 12. And you'll get a booklet that'll have a pack of cards in there. The 2 scavenger hunts, the easy one is you walk around there 10 giant size cards throughout the park, and you just stick the stickers, kind of what each power the card has on the sticker. You take it to either the Lorcana Lounge, which is the former restaurant Marrakesh in Morocco. There's what the card looks like. Or the Odyssey, and you can exchange that. And for that, you'll get a Rapunzel card, which is a foil Rapunzel card. Very nice. That's the easy one. That one, that one is the easy one that everybody will do and get done. The difficult one, which is more of what Mike had to do, is in your book, you have to have 4 different cards. You start off with 1 pack, you trade with others, or you collect other packs and try to get all 4 of the cards. But the the twist of it is each booklet has 4 different cards you have to have. So if you just get another booklet, go, oh, well, I have 3 cards out of this, it'll be different cards. And it encourages people to trade, which between pin trading and Lorcana trading on that opening day, every trash can was covered. And when you
Where do people
trade
eat?
and get, that was a lot of people were asking that. Like, I can't eat. The trash cans have trading going on. But if you get all 4 of those cards, then you get a Donald Duck foil card. They do have a third special card that if you bought one of the big boxes, that is the starter pack for it, you got a Stitch card. So it is very popular. I would say, like I was saying, get there before 11:30 if you want to take part in that and get your booklet. But that is the biggest thing.
Is this your first-hand exposure to Lorcana?
I've done other things with it at D23 Not Expos.
Okay.
So I know Lorcana. I've not invested the time in learning to play Lorcana because it is such the game that I would get invested in it so much. Kyle and I had this conversation because when we were talking, he's the Lorcana guy for Laughing Place, and he was like, "Yeah, it's this and this." And I was like, "It's beautiful artwork." But yeah, that's the main thing going on. Go ahead.
I was just amazed at how I knew it was popular, but just how completely crazy it was. That kind of surprised me a little bit. Since I've got this one ready, can you talk a little bit about this very special moment?
Oh, this moment. So the 2 singers for the Disney on Broadway concert series, the gentleman was Simba. I'm sorry, their names are escaping me right now. And the young lady, she was actually the first Ariel on Broadway. So, amazing show, great. When she comes up to sing Part of Your World, which if you fast forward, is this, go further down, because it was her song was earlier.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But anyway, the gist is she's singing Part of Your World. And if you saw it on our videos first or on the Disney Parks blog, Jodie Benson is crying at the end of it. And I happened to just pan over towards the end of her song and saw Jodie it's before he pulls out the chair for her to sit on.
I'm not going to find it.
Okay. So she sings Part of Your World, Jodie Benson cries. The next song is him singing Kiss the Girl. He comes down and plops down next to Jodie Benson. Oh, this is the song. So towards the end of this, you could probably... But anyway, yes, it was a very special occasion. Jodie Benson is in town. What we figured is she's helping film a show that Doobie will fall in love with next Christmas time.
Is she in that thing?
That's kind of what we gotten. Is she is part of the Hallmark. Yeah, it's coming up.
I can feel it. She is. Yeah. Jodie Benson is in the Hallmark movie. Right. Y'all better watch this. We have waited for this moment. Aww.
Yeah. And
must be incredible.
Look at that.
She not only created Ariel, she like created the Renaissance. That's beautiful.
No, she is an amazing person. I've been lucky enough to talk to her in the past, and seeing her shed a tear was just like one of those things of like, I can't believe that I was in that perfect spot to get that shot. Yeah. And then a couple of days later, the Parks blog puts out their video with 2 cameras. Ooh. But yeah, the Disney on Broadway concert series is truly the highlight of the entire day. They do 3 shows. They are all Broadway performers who have taken part in different Disney on Broadway shows. So you know who you're going to get if you stay, but you never know what songs they will sing. And then towards the end of the run, we have Ashley Brown, who was the original Mary Poppins on Broadway, the other Genie, not Michael James Scott, but and the last showing of the year is 4 of them performing together, which is always just like, you think it can't get any better than seeing that. And really, please go watch that on our YouTube channel. It is an amazing performance.
It is. Thank you for that. What else? Anything else? Festival of Art, festival. I know it's a huge festival. There's much you could talk about, but what are the highlights you want to make sure you mention?
Well, let's talk about the popcorn bucket, because that's always the biggest news. Over the past few years, they've come out with different Figment popcorn buckets. This one is very reminiscent of the first one, the infamous 8-hour wait popcorn bucket. It's just kind of a remold. They put a beret painter's cap on him, and he comes with a wand that changes colors. And it's, you can go in, do a mobile order for it, and pick it up without any wait. Comes with the rainbow popcorn in there. Very cute. I will tell you, it is not easy to transport across the country in a plane if you want to keep it in one place. Firsthand from the first one. I took one across the US, had it in my backpack the entire time. But yeah, it is one of those things that it runs through the last weekend of February. So get out here and see it. You can spend the entire day just talking to the artist. I had the opportunity to talk with Tony Baxter a couple of days ago, who was there with some of his art. Mike just did a great job of editing me so I don't look completely stupid with our Laughing Place on Location that came out this past weekend. So please go check that out. Definitely covers more of the festival than we can cover here.
Cool. Well, thank you, Jeremiah. As Jeremiah said, tons and tons and tons of festival coverage, coast to coast, with Festival of the Arts, Lunar New Year, all going on at the same time. And even in Japan with, was it Mini Funderland? With Tetsuya helping us out with that. So, as always, LP has you covered all around the world. Mike, you also, what else is going on at Disneyland other than Lunar New Year? Any construction updates? Anything else you want to talk about?
Well, the Rise of the Resistance is down right now for refurbishment. There's construction walls around that. I know people were interested to see what that's like, because I think it's the first time it's happened since the land opened that we've seen walls up around that attraction.
And it's full on walls. It's not just like closed for refurbishment. It's got full on walls around it, right?
Yeah. And by the way, the Arabesh underneath access denied there says the same thing, says access denied, in case you're wondering.
I was.
And then out in the Esplanade is the biggest construction project that's visible right now, where Porto's bakery is being built to replace the former La Brea bakery building and 2 of the ticket booths that were torn down.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty huge.
Wow.
Think they're building that to cover the dome for Soarin' finally?
Finally. Yeah, that's a nice side benefit of that, isn't it? And these things are going during the day, right? You're walking to Disneyland and there's bulldozers or whatever these are.
It wasn't happening on, I think this was Thursday when I took these photos, because it was still kind of raining out. So I think they had halted any work, but
okay.
I believe other people have seen it going.
One mistake, they're taking out the entrance to World of Disney over there. Be careful. And we already mentioned the Napa Roads. I know recently Gordon Ramsay was visiting the Disneyland Resort as they preparing to open his location out there.
Right. That's the other project that's coming up on the west side of downtown Disney. Earl of Sandwich and what's
Carnaby?
That's right.
Carnaby.
Yes. So those are under construction as well. And I think the signage was just revealed. Eric took those photos.
And
Friday.
You mentioned that Rise is closed, but also Oga's Cantina is closed now as well for refurbishment.
Yeah, I haven't been by there since that closed down, but yes, I saw that.
So I know it was a rainy day, but does Batu feel like more empty or less empty because there's nothing to eat the crowds up when you were back there?
I didn't notice any major difference in the crowd levels right now, but yeah, I bet once the end of April comes around and all those new changes are in effect, the crowd levels will go up.
Cool. Jeremiah, East Coast. Anything else you want to make sure you mentioned going on over there? Any construction updates?
Sorry, I was checking the date. The castle is going to be starting its refurbishment, or has started the draining of the moat for the repainting back to the original colors of the castle, which will be really nice. That color has been around since the 50th, so it's time to bring it back to the old school feel. Let me see, I can go through each park. Epcot right now is kind of, with the festival, there's not much going on. So that's nice to be able to walk through the park and not have construction walls up really anywhere. But it is the festival. Today we did a walk and talk, and it's a Monday in January, the end of January, and it was busy. And it's been busy every day since, not just the festival, which could be, the crowds coming down from the Northeast have some effect on that. But I don't think a lot of people went, I'm going to go to Disney after a week notice, but it is definitely busy.
Some did.
Yeah. Hollywood Studios, we just lost the Taylor Swift costumes. So I'm going to go check out tomorrow what takes that place. And then the snack, or the popcorn and snacks, that is part of, I think we've already talked about this actually.
Yes, we
so
did.
You don't have to bring it. That is open. But across from that, finally, the seating area that is part of Galaxy's Edge is open. And we saw that quickly on a walk and talk the other day. And I'll get photos of that tomorrow. It's actually much smaller than I expected. So I'm not sure what their overall thought with that was. But it is pretty nice. It kind of set up like the locals constructed a little bar area out there.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah. And then...
sorry.
Go ahead, Mike. No, go ahead.
I just remembered another construction project, but I can continue after you finish.
No, go ahead. Okay.
We did another update on the Avengers campus construction.
Yes, you did.
On Friday.
For their huge ride that Jeremiah is probably more excited about than anyone else here, right, Jeremiah? Yes, you.
Absolutely. Avengers Infinity Defense is something I can't wait for.
What's your level of excitement for Wonder Man?
I am probably more excited for that than I have been for a lot of the television shows recently, because Sir Ben Kingsley as Trevor Slattery, he makes anything he's in. I mean, he's just amazing, and that character, and it looks like everything that's come out of it is good. Mike Mack did a review of it and said it was really good. I talked to him because it's probably one of the best of the television shows so far. So yes, tomorrow night I will be watching that at 9:00 Eastern, 6:00 Pacific.
Will you be watching it, Mike?
I do want to check it out. Everyone I've talked to who has seen it has really liked it, including our own Eric Goldman.
All right. I'm excited for it too. I'm probably looking more forward to this one since anything Marvel on Disney Plus. Looks pretty fun. Go ahead. Sorry.
Gio brought up a good point. Frozen, as of today, is down for refurbishment. So they can replace that with the animatronic heads, not the projection heads.
Yes.
Also, don't listen to what it says on the app about the store being closed, because the store is definitely not closed.
Okay. What a relief.
Yeah, I did the quick run through it, and one of our guys asked, like, it says the store's down. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's not. Went back, wide open. I wanted to ask the cast members, but I know the CPs in there, like, or the ICPs are like, it's supposed to be down. What? But studios, we talked about Disney's Animal Kingdom, only a few more days to ride Dinosaur one last time. I'm sure, yeah, there's a 16-year-old in your household that's very sad right now, Doobie.
Are you going on the final day?
I'm not going on the final day. I will be there sometime this week. I am well past I have to be there for the last ride, because no. But yes, I am. I'm going there. We've done a couple of updates of the Tropical Americas construction, especially the Encanto show building that is massive, and we'll be doing a walk and talk next. I believe it is next Tuesday.
Cool.
Of the what that area will look like now that there is no longer a pathway to Dinosaur or Restaurantosaurus.
Awesome. Mike, when was the last time you went to try to be on the last ride for a closing attraction?
Oh my, good question. I don't know if I've ever done. Oh, Splash Mountain was the closest.
Okay. That's a good
Although
one.
I didn't stay till the very end of that night. I ended up leaving, I think, an hour or two before closing. So there were definitely others, a bunch of others who got on after me. But I was there for the final day at least.
That's something. That counts. It's better than Jeremiah's doing for the dinosaur.
Fine, I'll go ride it once on the last day.
I'm past that too. I'm on past that. All right. Anything else either of you want to mention before we get out of here?
I'll be back at the parks tomorrow. I'm gonna go get the. They do the Hurry Home pre-show for Lunar New Year in front of World of Color. So I'll shoot. It's a little bit different each year, so I'll get video of that, and then anything else that we need to catch up on, and then I'll keep an eye out. Sometimes, in the past we've had new characters pop up with the Disney Plus Marvel shows, as you're aware, but we were kind of saying this in our meeting earlier that Wonder Man seems like a less likely character to pop up, but we'll see.
Trevor Slattery.
Yeah, maybe. Well, that'd be a good one.
Now, I saw the episode list. One of the episodes is named Doorman. I mean, Doorman could be there and you wouldn't even necessarily know.
Right. Oh, God. If Doorman was there,
get a picture in front of a door and just say it's a meet and greet.
Would that cause you to get on a plane to go down there, Doobie, if Doorman showed up?
Of course. He's my all-time favorite character. Doorman. Anyway, all right. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll be back doing this again next week. Wait, whoa. Is Doorman in it? Don't give me... Oh, here, I get it. One more question for you, Jeremiah. What did you think of Saturday Night Main Event?
Did not watch it.
It was great. It was a really good one.
I heard it's good. I was going to watch the Royal Rumble this upcoming Saturday, but I will be at SeaWorld for their kickoff of their food and wine celebration.
Gotta have priorities. All right. Thanks. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.